Speaker, sir, this is the first time I have the opportunity to speak on the general budget, and I am grateful to you for giving me this opportunity. Stop. The budget is an important instrument of implementing the government policies. Stop. In this country, we are following a planned economy, and therefore it is necessary that unplanned price rise does not take place. Stop. The budget will have to indicate the steps we have taken to arrest any unplanned price rise. Stop. I would like to suggest that the finance minister indicate the measures to be taken in this direction. Stop. Change para. Sir, flood and drought have become a common phenomena in this country. Stop. In the midst of plenty, we find scarcity of water for drinking and for irrigation. Stop. We have to take steps to link the mighty rivers to get enough waters for these purposes. Stop. The next point I would like to suggest is about the question of workers in the highways. Stop. Of course, there is a necessity for having some workers, but in the name of casual work, we cannot go on having workers on a casual basis and treat them as casual labor. Stop. I would therefore suggest that all those who have put in 180 days of service should be made permanent. Stop. Change para. As regard minor irrigations problems, there are many tanks which have not been repaired at all for many years. Stop. During the last cyclone, many of them have been damaged and they have to be repaired. Stop. A few have been repaired this year and the remaining are expected to repair next month. Stop. Change para. Coming to forest, I wish to say that there has been large destruction of forest during the last 10 years. Stop. We must pay immediate attention to this problem. Stop. We have to acquire new areas and replanting should be taken up. Stop. We should not allow indiscriminate cutting of trees in the forest. Stop. Change para. In the field of education, first I wish to deal with the question of pay of teachers. Stop. For any system of education, well trained teachers are very useful and their status need to be raised. Stop. I hope the committee which has been appointed recently will go into the matter in details. Stop. My second point as regard education is this. Stop. The government have a very creditable record. Stop. Some people may have doubts about the usefulness of basic education. Stop. But many educationists in the country have given the verdict that it is the best kind of education for the people in the villages. Stop. Nearly 80% of the people here live in villages, and it therefore becomes necessary that the children in the villages should be given proper education. Stop. In basic education, the children in the village are taught agriculture, spinning, and weaving, among other subjects. Stop. The knowledge of these subjects will greatly help to satisfy the essential needs of the people. Stop. Change para. Regarding village officers, I feel that they are the men that are very poorly paid. Stop. They have to shoulder heavy burdens writing of village accounts and collecting land revenue. Stop. Their conditions must be improved. There must be some increase in their salary. Stop. Finally, sir, I would like to state that relief centers in the drought areas should be opened not merely in big centers but in out of the way places, I mean in remote villages, parts stop. The villagers have to walk long distance to get relief because the relief centers have been opened only in selected places. Stop. I would suggest that more centers of relief should be opened and arrangements should be made to supply the requirements in their own villages and also extend the relief measures to remote villages. Stop. With these words, sir, I welcome the budget. Stop. Thank you. Stop. Change para. Dear Mr. Kumar, as informed to you in my last letter below, I am giving you suggestions to teachers appearing in Aids to Teachers published by Pittman Publication, London. Stop. Change para. In teaching shorthand, great care should be taken to secure a neat and accurate style of writing. Stop. Students should have it continually impressed upon them that shorthand is of no use unless it can be read or transcribed afterwards correctly. Stop. From the very beginning, students should consistently practice in reading shorthand both from their own notes and those of other students and from printed matter. Stop. Dictation practice should be given from the commencement and followed up through the various courses. Stop. I would like to give you some more material on this subject in my next letter. Stop. In all transcripts, special attention should be given to correct spelling, punctuation, and paragraphing. Stop. Students should be asked to write their exercise on alternate lines so that the teacher's correction may be placed on the blank line and thus attracting immediate attention for repetition practice. Stop. Change para. Homework in shorthand is essential to progress. Stop. All homework exercise should be carefully corrected by the teachers and the principal errors explained to the students at the next meeting of the class. Stop. The textbook exposition of new rules should not be read to the students. Stop. Short oral exposition should be given and further the teacher should supplement the illustration with a variety of authors. Stop. The blackboard should be freely used and each point should be dwelt upon until firmly impressed on the minds of students. Stop. Hoping to hear your views. Stop. Yours sincerely,